Namaskar. This is Firstpost and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki, Sharma. If you're watching us from India, tomato prices are hurting you. If you're watching us from Indonesia, you know coffee prices are shooting up. In fact, wherever you are in the world, chocolate, rice and wheat have become more expensive. Do you know that all these stories are linked? They're all linked to one story. The story that most of you don't like to watch. I'm not saying this, our data is. Climate change is hurting all of us, yet most of us remain indifferent to it. In the latest update, Nepal has sent an SOS to India. They want rice and sugar. China, despite all its problems, domestic problems meanwhile, is busy needling its neighbors, this time with an air base on a disputed island. In other news, is the stock market crashing? Some big players have made very big bets on a crash. Superpower America is going after its women. Access to their most widely used abortion pill has been further restricted. The Taliban says political parties are against the Sharia law, so they're banning them. Singapore is in the news for a Hollywood-style police raid, and the world is tuning out of cable television. Streaming is now the name of the game. We'll show you the numbers, the headlines first. US approves Israel's defense deal with Germany. This clears the way for the sale of the Arrow 3 hypersonic missile defense system to Berlin. It's Israel's biggest military deal, worth over $3 billion. The Arrow 3 system is jointly developed and produced by Israel and the US. Libyan militia leader freed after deadly clashes. Mahmoud Hamza was being held by a rival faction. His detention led to gun battles on the streets of the capital. More than 50 people were killed in the violence in Tripoli this week. Iran's foreign minister is in Riyadh. This is his first official Saudi trip since a landmark deal in March. The longtime rivals agreed to restore diplomatic relations and reopen embassies earlier this year. In June, Prince Farhan became the first Saudi foreign minister to travel to Iran since 2006. Sweden raises its terror alert amid Quran burnings. Its intelligence agency heightens the level of threat to 4 on a scale of 5, saying Quran burnings have made Sweden, quote-unquote, a prioritized target. Stockholm has angered many Muslim countries for allowing the desecration of their holy book. And Japanese superbiker racer Haruki Noguchi dies from his injuries. The 22-year-old was injured in a crash during a race in Indonesia on Sunday. The rising superbike star made his debut in 2017. Noguchi was one of the favorites to win the championship this year.